The former star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa Vanderpump, explained why she made an effort not to watch season 10 after her exit. Despite being an alum, Lisa Vanderpump said she made an effort not to watch season 10 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The former housewife opened up about why she skipped out on watching the series following her exit in season 9. Lisa has kept herself busy since leaving Rhobh. She left after becoming public enemy number 1 among the cast. She went on to continue filming her spin-off show Vanderpump Rules. But after 4 shocking cast firings in June and her restaurants getting shut down due to the ongoing pandemic, the status of the show remains in limbo. The restaurateur was an OG cast member of Rhobh. She made her reality TV debut on the show and was known for her success as an entrepreneur and for her super posh lifestyle. Among her biggest rivals was Kyle Richards. The two had a huge fallout that led to Lisa deciding to leave the show. Though she's no longer a housewife, that hasn't stopped her from voicing her opinion on the current cast. During a November 24 appearance on the Comments by Bravo podcast, the Bravo star explained why she decided to not watch the last season of Rhobh. "I made a distinct effort to not watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I didn't want to have an opinion about it, and I didn't want to be emotionally invested in something I had no control over," Lisa explained. "It was easier and less painful for me just to step away from it." Despite not watching or being a part of the show, the SUR owner was still aware of the season's top scandal between Brandi Glanville and Denise Richards. Brandi shocked the cast when she revealed allegations of having hooked up with Denise and claims of the actress being in an open marriage. Many feel the storyline led to Denise making her exit from the show after just 2 seasons. See Lisa's interview below. According to Lisa, she feels Denise had an issue with being transparent on camera. "From what I gathered, Denise just didn't want to be open with what actually transpired," she said. "But that's what she should have said to them." She went on to give the fellow alum advice on how she could have handled the melee. She should have said, "What I do has nothing to do with you, so bugger off." Too bad Lisa wasn't there to back Denise up. She recently hinted at the possibility of a truce with Kyle following their friendship fallout in season 9. Recently, the show put a pause on filming for season 11 after a crew member tested positive for coronavirus. Returning housewives include Kyle, Dorit Kemsley, Lisa Rinna, Garcelle Bavad, and Erica Jane. Kathy Hilton is set to join her sister Kyle on the show as a friend of the housewives, along with the newest housewife Crystal Kung Minkoff. Months after announcing she won't be returning next season, Lisa Vanderpump says Bravo has already approached her about making a return. Just months after her shocking exit from the franchise that made her a household name, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Lisa Vanderpump says Bravo already wants her to return. Back in June, the Vanderpump Rules star stunned fans and the network alike when she announced that after 9 seasons on the hit show, she'd be taking a step back. It's no secret that Lisa was not only a fan favorite, but a true matriarch of the franchise. Thus, when she announced she was leaving after a season of bullying and being ganged up on, the news was hard to take. Shortly after announcing she'd be leaving, many people from the network, including head honcho and executive producer Andy Cohen, said they're sad to see her go and that she'd always be welcomed back with open arms. Apparently, producers can feel her absence on the show and already can't wait to welcome her back. Us Weekly chatted with Vanderpump, where she revealed some news. She said, "Bravo. Even said to me, 'What about in the future?' I'm like, 'This is now.' And that's then. I'm really in a different place in my life now." While Lisa always remained a fan favorite and a strong fixture of the Beverly Hills version of the Housewives franchise, she often faced criticism from castmates, most often regarding whether or not she was telling the truth. She was repeatedly accused of either selling stories or speaking to the press, and when confronted about it, staunchly denied it, even if the proof was there. Things went too far for her this past season, when she was accused of planting stories about a dog that co-star, Dorit Kemsley, had adopted, and then returned elsewhere. From her aptly named shelter, Vanderpump Dogs, to pour gasoline on the fire, Lisa was mourning the loss of her brother at the time and was simply emotionally beaten down and had reached her breaking point. Vanderpump then further explained her decision to leave the show, saying, after season 4 or season 6, 'cause this was the 4th time, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast has ganged up on me. I kind of went back because I had still friends there, but it was difficult. But listen, it's been an incredible experience. The Vanderpump Rules creator went on to gush about how many doors the franchise has opened for her, saying, over the years, it's given me so much. Look what it's done to have Congress open the doors to us. We had the Resolution 401 and saved 1,300 dogs since we opened. I wouldn't have that attention, that support without Bravo. Time will tell if Vanderpump will ever return to the series, but it's safe to say that as of now, she'll be enjoying her time away from the show. We'll also still see her on her other Bravo series, Vanderpump Rules. In the meantime, it's also worth noting that several Bravo cast members have stepped away from the show and then returned a few seasons later, most notably Bethany Frankel, who just exited the series for her 2nd time. Until then, it looks like we'll have to adjust to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills without its witty former Queen Bee. Lisa Vanderpump open to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills return. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lisa Vanderpump opened up about the possibility of returning to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which would be welcomed as she was a favorite. Lisa Vanderpump said she was considering a possible return as a housewife on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Fans were surprised by the revelation, as Lisa seemed content with her spin-off shows. Vanderpump helped make the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills a household name and had shined on the hit franchise since its launch in 2010. During 2019, however, the restaurant owner and former actress abruptly decided she would be leaving the much-loved show behind after numerous fallouts with the rest of the women. The fan favorite was known for her over-the-top mansion that looked like Barbie's dream house and her tiny dogs she loves like children. There were many different motives as to why Vanderpump decided to leave the show, but it was ultimately just too much stress to deal with the other women's drama alongside deeper personal problems. According to Entertainment Tonight, it was revealed on January 14th that Vanderpump was thinking about making a return to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The British native's exit from the show in 2018 left fans reeling as no one saw it coming. One day she was in an episode, the next she was not. While guest hosting for the show, she hinted that she would not discourage a comeback. The dog lover said she never says never, but right now still does not know what would make her happy. She told viewers that the show was not currently on her radar. The restaurateur went on to say that she was aware of the current drama between the ladies, especially the romance rumors between Denise Richards and Brandi Glanville. But she did add that she did not know all the details and was not planning on watching to the newest season, as she still has Vanderpump Rules to put her energy into. The 8th season just premiered, and Vanderpump herself has said that it will be an explosive season. During her stint as a guest host, Vanderpump also mentioned that fans can see the softer side of her on upcoming episodes as the cameras followed her after she lost her mother, Jen Vanderpump. She revealed that she lost her mother in the middle of shooting the season and was still processing the suicide of her brother. On the bright side, the reality star is focusing more on the positive, like her 3 restaurants and family. Her best friend, Lance Bass, of *NSOINC, opened up his new restaurant not too far from hers and runs into him all the time. The reality star is also very much still involved with her dog charities, as that is her first passion. This gives the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans hope that there could be a Vanderpump return, which would definitely be welcomed as she was a fan favorite.